This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep, begin the game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Handoff from the shotgun. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That one moves the ball across the 40. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. A quick throw out left, complete. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Caught by the receiver. Muscles past the defender. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. It's caught, but out of bounds. So complete. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Almost set up for the BA2.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense back on the field now. To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Henderson. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they'll run it with the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally tackle him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
To the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Horned Frogs come to the line in a hurry up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, TCU.
Here's the second down play.
Let's go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll run it here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Hawaii offense back out there. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Great execution on the RPO. The quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Good enough for a 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Jean-Pierre. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Finding some room with the 25. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He just sprints into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The return gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Saints were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, there's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
And the Rainbow Warriors pick up enough to get a first down there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
To throw, it's Jean-Pierre. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, the big fella. Had it. Incomplete, though, brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
To the air, it's Henderson. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. We get the second half started with a running play. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Close to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here.
Well, okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They can't stop him. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover two right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Here comes the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just...
And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Looks right for a quick completion. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Press coverage now from the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. No huddle here for the offense. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Touchdown, Texas Christian, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Makes a quick grab. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A screen to the wide receiver. Now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Jean-Pierre. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage for a first down. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That pass is caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
37.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
They'll hand it off. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Losing the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Hawaii offense back out there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on second down. Nice grab. It's Stevens. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. Scanning the field, it's Jean-Pierre. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw again. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. QB keeper all the way.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a man. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Hawaii. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. TCU offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up for this offense. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Going for his running back. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the... but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. They need to convert. He'll drop back. It's a dart right down the middle. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Scanning the field, it's Jean-Pierre. He'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
He's running out of time here. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, TCU.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
That's another first down, TCU.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
TCU.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. The field goal is good. And the game is now tied. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to throw. It's Henderson. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to take off. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 14.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. They strike first in OT. So they lose the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Dropping back, it's Jean-Pierre. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Caught by the receiver. And they'll get him down that time.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
First and goal for Wylie.
So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. And it's a direct snap. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to get the throw off.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Now it's third and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. There's a run call on third and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call. Backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
So now it's fourth down. Ball game on the line right now. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now it's fourth down. Ball game on the line right now. To the air. It's Jean-Pierre. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. Past the 50. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown. Horn Frogs. A big defensive score.
And of all the places to throw a pick six, a goal-to-go situation, for the quarterback to risk it like this to begin with is extremely concerning. Now it's a 2-touchdown swing.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.